then it walks. No big deal.
They didn't have to make a stealth check. It still makes noise. Like that's the thing. Is like it's not like amazing. It's just whatever.
Little flat lizardy feet slapping down.
Yeah.
It's got a pretty high stealth. Just saying.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, you guys kind of see guards kind of running towards you guys.
Into the shop.
Are they calling our name?
Oh, what fresh hell is this?
And this guy comes up and says, "The king is seeking an audience with the lords."
I make a stealth check.
Yeah, you failed.
Hiding under the tablecloth.
And he kind of says, "We need the lords of Harmondale." He kind of looks at also Shaitan and you as well. I believe you're with them. This whole group here.
They've yet to accept my presence, but I will tag along.
I have no idea who this dude is.
Yeah, no idea.
And
I've been talking to.
There was a guy kind of walks over here and says, "What seems to be the problem here?" "This is none of your concern." He's like, "Alright, fuck, whatever, fucking dick."
Wow. I know how you feel, man.
And they pretty much say, "Please follow us." And
Go and say bye to his
way.
alley friend.
You guys kind of go this way towards like the. So you guys arrive. You guys see columns of a bunch of columns everywhere, and in the hallway you guys are walking down, and you guys see a big heavy door. With two, they seem to be too big for dwarves, but they are dwarves guarding it, and they kind of push the door open, and you guys see the king there, kind of sitting there. You see big two braziers right next to his chair, and he stands up and you see him manipulate the flame into his hand, and he says, "Welcome, lords, to my kingdom." And he closes his hands, and the fire ignites more torches around, so you guys actually see the whole room bright. It brightens up more.
So he is magical, and Nessa will be very much appreciative of that.
So Gats gets down on one knee and bows and says that it is a pleasure to make his audience.
Nessa bows at least like
it is a pleasure and an honor.
The custom of dwarven greeting really she'll do.
Hater just gives a little bow. Not all the way at the waist, but a little bow, hands out from the sides. Your Majesty.
I'm gonna take my cue from Nessa. It seems like she understands this culture.
And
understand.
I'm gonna take a knee as well.
He says, "I was informed of your arrival by my cousin. I believe you guys know him. You guys had a little trouble, he told me, with him."
Yes, time heals all wounds.
Oh, I had none at all with him, sir.
"You are?"
My name is Winston Gats.
"And you are Lord, I presume?"
One of.
"I was informed by my cousin that you guys had a little trouble on your companions. Where is he?"
No longer with us, and therein lies the healing of wounds with time.
A dwarf doesn't take kindly of people missing with their relatives. I will be sure to find this man. How does he look? What's his name?
I will make a minor illusion of Noro. So a small little mini Noro.
Something much bigger than that.
Roughly half the size of the mountain from there.
He kind of stands right there and like, "It's shorter than me."
Well, he's obviously bigger than this, but
I'm like
I'd say
holding my
he's
hand
about,
up in the air.
He's about 7 feet tall.
You hear him like tapping his fingers, and you see a kind of guy run inside, and you see a guy drawing description of how he looks. And he says, I also got word from my cousin that you guys are looking for help. And you see him kind of sit down on his chair, looking at you guys. I was told that the king of Arathia pretty much gave you guys Harmondale, correct?
More or less.
In a manner of speaking.
Did you give King Sericano a crown?
This is a very convenient time to produce
Yeah.
the crown.
Hader will.
Gats takes out the crown, and he's still on one knee, and he goes, "This was a gift to the kings of Harmondale, not a gift to the kings of Harathia from your people."
You see him kind of stand up and walk down the steps to where you guys are at, to your level, and reach out and pick up the crown. And he looks at you and he smiles, and he turns around and walks back up to his chair. He sits down holding the crown. Do you know what this is?
It was a gift given to the the king of Harmondale upon its inception.
Correct.
From the dwarves of I totally forgot the name of this place. I'm the worst.
Burrowdown.
Burrowdown.
And he tells yeah, you guys don't know his name as well, huh?
I don't know his name.
Yeah. That's some history
And he
stuff.
tells you.
Should we make a history check for that?
Yeah, go ahead and do a history check.
Cool.
What are we making history checks for?
Give me 1 second. I kind of accidentally left the roll 20. Go ahead, roll a history check.
Ah, damn. With my book. Come on, book.
I'm gonna roll one. I have advantage with my lore book.
I don't know why the
It's
hell not.
fine.
Okay.
Also, if it's written
Um,
anywhere, she can read it.
Okay, with the exception of Shaitan, we all
Yeah,
blew
Shaitan.
that.
And,
No,
um,
I think Nessa would have it.
Oh, does Ness have advantage?
I think she has advantage because she has a lore book.
And
Yeah, she has
books.
a lore book. So
Yeah.
Nessa and Shaitan.
Any chance I can
Shaitan,
look
no,
over your shoulder in
and-
the book?
And you guys know that his name is Balgarin Soulkeeper. And assembly line are known as soul keepers. And he tells you there was also a necklace.
With a crystal. A jewel of sorts.
Correct.
Well, it is, I believe, currently in the possession of the Arathian king.
And he kind of says, so he has the jewel. And he kind of shows you the crown, and he flips it, and he pushes one of the gems in and turns it, and it reveals a secret compartment.
Oh,
But
this is clever.
And he removes a green gem.
Oh,
hmm.
like slack jawed. I missed that.
And
So
He pretty much
Gats,
said-
Gats says that Gats is getting interjected. So the one of the amulet was a ruse.
it wasn't a ruse. That amulet was actually King's. What's his name? Right, I forgot the king's name.
Oh shit. It was hard to understand it. From
King
the
Finicano. That gem was actually his father's. However, this gem here, kind of holds it up, is the original gem. That was just a copy his father tried to make of my powerful gem.
Out of curiosity, Your Highness, why was that gem on my father's head?
It protected him from evil thoughts that were, you could say, whispering to him to do. He came to me saying that he believes that something or someone has cursed him. So I made this gem and placed it into his crown without his knowledge, and gave him this crown as a gift of becoming a lord of Harmondale, to protect him from these evil whispers in his head.
Aw.
Do I know? Am I aware of any of this?
You knew that your father was kind of always talking to himself here and there.
And of course, the other things we discussed before.
Correct.
So, the copy that the king tried to make of Arath, or the king's father, the late king of Arathma, tried to make is imperfect, and one of the imperfections is these voices.
Correct.
Well, I mean, I guess we messed up.
Nonetheless, I will resume this crown and make 4 more to add to the Lords of Harmondale. However, it will not have this gem.
I certainly don't need that.
He kind of puts it in his pocket and
Well,
taps it in there.
that gem might be needed, considering the king has the flawed gem in him.
When you say
That is
flawed,
not my concern.
while you're not
That's
concerned
fair.
about it, would you be willing to share what you think it might do?
The gem that my father had made originally, as I said, was to protect those who heard, you could say, infernal thoughts, evil thoughts, which he had, sadly. And he had sorcerers make this gem for him. Someone's mic's going crazy.
I don't hear that.
And, that's probably mine, and I heard, like, flickering.
I don't think it's. Yeah, I heard that too. I don't think it's mine.
And he kind of says that sadly my father had this issue as well. However, he did see when he was hearing these thoughts one night. He walked out and he looked up in the sky and saw something giant flying in the sky.
Ooh. This perks up with that.
You mean like this snaps his fingers and the illusion changes to a shadow dragon?
And he kind of looks at it and, yes. How did you know?
We've seen it as
I
well.
have hunches.
You have seen this.
Yeah, skies.
It's overhead.
Kind of grunts. Not my issue. Anyway, I will make each of you a crown for being lords of Harmondale, as my father has once did to the previous lord. Prince Tater,
Yes.
please kneel. Kind of gets up and kind of walks down with the crown.